What do you like about that opening?
It grabbed you. You kind of, it drew you in.
It's very like Reservoir Dogs, which is really interesting because it's very humorous, but it's very violent.
Yeah.
But you get away with it. It's really everything. It's just a really well made piece of film. It almost uses trailer language. The way it's done, it sort of almost is like a trailer.
And you know, it's interesting. The other trailers we've seen, there's been a lot of maths, and the maths here were actually really good, and they were all different.
Yeah, but they almost couldn't tell who each other were.
Yeah.
They were almost too good, and then at the end, the real Joker takes off his mask and he's got his face on, and just great. And
they made some reference to that, to the Joker at the beginning, like some guy who wears makeup.
Yes,
and all
yeah.
So it was quite well.
What do you think about the location? Just obviously, you know, the overview shot of the city at the start. I don't know if you picked up on it.
Yeah.
But obviously, just keeping the urban environment.
Yeah, well, a lot of what they were doing. I mean, the bank was the classic. There's been a million movies with a bank heist that's set in a bank just like that. It is just classic. I'm not even sure there are banks like that anymore, but it's a sort of movie bank, great big space with lots and lots of tellers and.
Yeah. And a big vault.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you reckon compares between that and the other trailers that you've seen?
It was really tricky because the others were trailers. It was a bit trailerish, and then it set the whole tone, it set the whole scene.
Yeah,
and you realise there was going to be a whole load more to come, and the guy on the floor was. I don't know. It made you want to watch. Well, the guy, the victim, the bank guy who thought he was going to die and didn't.
Yeah.
Because it's the Joker. He just put a smoke bomb in his mouth and.
Would you want to see the rest of it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. And do you like the soundtrack?
Yes.
Yes. Which was very trailery, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the editing and. The way a lot of the dialogue explains the plot. A lot of it was, it all came from the dialogue was really nothing, but very, very tight, but told you a lot.
And what do you think about the style and tone of it?
Good.
Can you be specific and give me words that might describe it?
It was kind of like violent humour, but it was kind of violence balanced with the humour of the dialogue. So you kind of got that. It was the bit where I guess he told you to kill me once. He told me to kill the bus driver. What bus driver? And then the bus comes in.
Yeah.
So it was very kind of
very knowing.
Very knowing. Yeah.
And very punchy, very bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And it was almost, it was like a trailer in the sense that it was almost a movie in its own right. Because there's lots of little scenes and things like the bank guy coming out with the gun and shooting through the glass and.
Yeah.
And that's you could almost extend that whole thing into one big movie with a lot more in it.
Yeah.